was in graduate school, I went to a conference and went to this simulator display that they had and spoke with some folks, and they said they had internships and encouraged me to consider that. So I kept up with these folks, and a year later I had applied and was one of 10 who were accepted out of several thousand into this program, and it was just the best experience I can imagine. It's important for me to give back and to encourage others to do STEM. It's such a pathway to so many other possibilities and places you can go in your life. So that's one of the reasons I started this program here at DEOMI. It's very, very important. It actually is responsible for 50% of our nation's economic growth. And the big challenge we have right now is that 30% of our nation in the government is retiring. Our professionals in engineering and statistics and math and science and these areas that are so important, we're not getting enough people. We introduced our STEM program here at the Defense Equal Opportunity Management Institute, or DEOMI. We did that through ONR's SEAP and NREIP programs, and that's for high school and college students respectively. And they are partnered with the ASCE, and that provides the mechanism for the applications, they provide the funds, and we host the students. So we, for 8 to 10 weeks of the summer, get these students, provide them projects, and enrich them with outside activities to expand their STEM knowledge. In return, we get these bright and brilliant minds to help us solve our problems and challenges and work on things we need to have worked on that have a science and technology, engineering, or math focus. To supplement our STEM work with STEM activities, we went on field trips and we had lunch and learns. For our field trips, we went to Kennedy Space Center, Florida Institute of Technology, the Naval Ordnance Testing Unit, and also saw the Vermont National Guard. They flew in and we got to go check out their planes and talk to them. So those were our field trips, and they were a lot of fun. Our lunch and learns, we brought in speakers from AFTEC, which is the Air Force Technical Applications Center, and they do a lot of stuff we can't talk about, but what they did share was just how much science they use to keep us safe and how they monitor the world for different nuclear events to keep others safe, and the different processes and applications and science behind that.
We basically did everything. On top of having our own projects to work on, which varied from student to student, of course, we had the field trips, the lunch and learns, everything in between. We got to see what life was like at DEOMI on a day-to-day basis. Got to see all of the back labs at Kennedy Space Center, things that most people wouldn't even dream of. And that's one of the reasons I wanted to apply to this internship, because it was a new experience. I never heard of any program like this before I was told about the program, and it seemed like something interesting and a way to do something real, something that could benefit a lot of people.
When I first heard about the STEM project, it just caught my interest because I know that now our students that are coming through DEOMI have evolved so much. There have been so many different deployments. And each time they deploy, they bring something back with them, a new experience. And I figured that this program would help us be able to capture some of those experiences utilizing science and math and technology as a new way to interact with the student and actually create some new products that we can use out in the field.
I think the commands, the most exciting thing was seeing people really value the products. They valued what they received from these students. Not everyone would believe that a student can do the math that we required or complete the work we required, but collectively they accomplished so much. They created tools for networking that will ease anyone who needs to set up a social network. They created reviews and papers and documents and manuals, all from science and methods that improved what we do and make our daily lives better.
I've always been big on history, literature, and math, and science was sort of the run to the litter in terms of the subjects that I studied in elementary and middle school. But everything that I've learned from this shows me there's so much more to it than I initially realized. And that is something that I really appreciated learning about all of this, and I had a great time with it.
It's just such a win-win. Students get knowledge and experience, we get this work done, and often get it done more quickly and with a different mindset than if we hadn't had these students.
It was an eye-opening experience. I would certainly use the STEM program again, and I would say that anybody out there that's interested in it should really take advantage of it.